What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadski, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And in today's video, we're going to be discussing the brand new, newly announced Pirate Rumble Sugo Fest right at the top of the news here. So this Sugo Fest debuts tonight as of the release of this video. I would advise you guys to avoid this Sugo Fest. I don't think you really need to pull on this Sugo Fest. It is going to feature some characters that you may be missing, which is cool. But remember, we just got the announcement that part 3 of the Super Sugo Fest 11th anniversary celebration is on the horizon. I would advise until waiting to see what that Sugo Fest is like before you even think about spending gems on this banner. Another thing to note, this banner is going to be live until July 4th. This banner is here for quite a long time, so you got plenty of time to figure out and decide whether or not you actually want to invest in a banner such as this. Now, this banner is going to be featuring a new Rumble Rare Recruit character, which of course, as it mentions here, is Dr. Vegapunk, Lilith, the Evil, and Vegaforce 1, which is, it's like a fake dual unit. It's like the Vegaforce and Lilith in one unit, which is kind of interesting. That's actually what they're going to do. Anyways, it says that all characters in this Sugo Fest are going to be either Striker class or Cerebral class. Certain Striker class and Cerebral class Pirate Rumble Sugo Fest only characters will be rate boosted higher than other Pirate Rumble Sugo Fest only characters. There's going to be 15 limited legends available on this banner, mainly Striker and Cerebral class, okay? Let's actually break down what this character does. Like, is this character worth pulling for? So here we have Vegapunk, Lilith, the Evil, and Vegaforce 1. This character, remember that for the Rumble units, typically speaking, they don't really have great abilities outside of Rumble. Let's have a brief look. Terrible Captain ability. Special ability reduces attack down by 5 turns and a Cerebral 1.5 times attack boost. Yeah, pretty bad, right? Crewmate abilities, yeah, again, pretty bad. It does have the Scientist tag, Vegapunk, and Egghead. And the fact that this character is Int and Striker means that it has great synergy with Saint J. Garcia Satin. And more support for that unit, the better. So, look, if you want to try and make Satin good in Pirate Rumble, this may be a character that you want to use. Let's go ahead and jump in and have a look at what the abilities are. So both Cerebral and Striker class teammates, 6 attack, 6 HP, 6 speed. Then if you've got 6 or more Egghead characters, your whole team gets level 5 attack as well. So this character can potentially provide 11 attack. That's pretty strong, on top of the HP and the speed. It's fine. Like, it's not like the craziest Rumble ability ever, but it's pretty solid, you know, if you want to run a Striker or a Cerebral focused team. A 30-second CT, she is considered an attack style unit. Targets self for a level 5 attack increase for 30 seconds. And then it targets enemies in a large horizontal range for a 3 times damage. Targets enemies in a large frontal range for 3 times damage. Target enemies in a medium range for 3 times damage. And then if 6 or more Egghead are on the team, target large range for 3 times damage. Okay, lots of damage. I understand what they're doing here, especially if you're able to fulfill all the conditions here. Get all of those Egghead characters so that you're getting level 11 attack just from this Rumble ability, and then the special ability of Lilith gives herself a further level 5, so by herself she's already giving level 16 attack just to herself, so long as you can fulfill the condition of having the Egghead characters on the team. And then another thing is that the fact that it's a 20 cost unit means you can inject this character in a lot of teams very easily. The thing is, though, is that this character's not going to do as much damage as you think. Because, like, 3 times damage, like, yeah, it's pretty solid, all things considered. But the thing is, you really have to get the investments for the level limit break wanted posters. Like, if you get this character to level 150 and you get everything maxed out, yes, at that point, this character could actually be a bit of a menace. But you gotta remember, halving of your attack means that this basically reduces this damage to almost nothing. If the enemy has absurdly high defenses, this damage really doesn't do anything. So the fact that it isn't damaged through defense, it doesn't halve defense before applying the attack, it doesn't do defense down, means that you are still reliant on other characters on your team to actually make this character good. Yes, this character will still do decent damage by herself, but it's not going to be as crazy as you think because there's no debuffing going on. It's just pure raw damage. And it's not like it's a Super Sugo Fest exclusive or anything like that that have naturally high statistics. You still have to invest quite a lot to make this character actually worthwhile. So I think this character, yes, would work very well with Saint J. Garcia Satin, but I just don't think this character is overly worth it, at least not right now. Maybe in the future this character could be very, very good. Let's move on. These are the step-ups for the banner. So the first multi is a discount at 30 gems, so that's cool. People may be tempted to go ahead and do that. And then you got the 2nd, the 6th, and the 11th, where the last wanted poster is a legend, or it's a Rumble Sugo Fest character. That's not too bad. The 3rd and the 10th is a guaranteed Rumble ability, special ability 5 Sugo Fest exclusive. So it's a guaranteed legend, and then it comes with level 5 abilities, which is, it's pretty redundant, because getting to level 5 is very easy to do. 4th, 8th, 12th is a guaranteed Pirate Rumble character. 5th, 9th, and 13th is a recommended unit. If you don't know what a recommended unit is, it is when you click on the banner on the Sugo Fest Tavern thing, and then it shows the banner artwork. Any character that is on that artwork is considered a recommended unit. For example, if I go to this banner artwork right here, the quote-unquote recommended units on this banner would be Bonnie, S-Snake, Luffy, and then Dole and Bluegrass. Those are what are considered the, what do you call it? The recommended units. So the characters that are on the banner, basically. What else? And then you've got the 7th, which is last wanted poster, is a Rumble special ability level max character. You may think that step is good. It is trash, because it doesn't guarantee you a Rumble unit. It's just, it could be anything not even Rumble related, but it'll just have level 5 abilities, or max abilities, should I say, which is pretty bad. Let's have a look and see what's actually boosted on this Sugo Fest. So the boosted units, you've got Lilith, you've got Hina, which is okay, you've got, what's his name, Crocus, who's also just okay, and then Cat Viper is legit one of the first Rumble units that has ever come out. Pretty mediocre, not that great. So the recommended units here, I just don't seem that great. And then you've got your obvious other Rumble units here. So you've got all the other generic Rumble rare recruits that are typically available are going to be available here. And then you have the Sugo Fest exclusives. So these are the Rumble Sugo Fest exclusives that you can get. You've got York. Not really a big fan of that unit. You got Ivankov, which was literally a free-to-play unit that we got from logging in every day, from the anime special login thing where you could choose a free character every day. That's literally from that. And then you also have your Rogue, who is a little bit of an outdated unit, but actually may be good in this upcoming Assault Rumble season, so keep that in mind. As for the other normal legends that are available, Sanji and Nami, whatever. Usopp and Lilith, good for a shooter team. Christmas Uta, phenomenal. Halloween Uta is okay. Sword unit, whatever. Nami is pretty good for a striker team. Law Beppo, whatever. The Chopper, I guess, is kind of okay. Yeah, these units are not great in Rumble, aside from, like, mainly the Christmas Uta, obviously very good. The other Uta is okay, and then Nami's very good for a striker team. Usopp, Lilith for a shooter team. That's basically it. The rest of them you can pretty much forget about. And then these are other rate boosted characters that you have a much higher chance of pulling. Again, most of these are pretty old rare recruits that you don't necessarily need, but hey, they're available, right? So that's basically the breakdown of this Sugo Fest. I just don't really think it's that worth it. They're not featuring crazy OP characters. Like, yes, Christmas Uta is on the banner. Yes, there's a new shiny Rumble rare recruit that you can get a hold of. But at the end of the day, are you really going to use this character that often? Most likely not. So I really don't think this is a banner you should worth investing into. I think you can pretty much just skip this Sugo Fest altogether. Save your gems for the other Super Sugo Fest that are surrounding this current event, and definitely invest them there. But that is going to wrap it up for me. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all of the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. On that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.